Hey guys, King here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to build a creeper farm in Minecraft 1.18 Java Edition. Before we get into this video, I do want to mention that this farm was created by Dusty Dude. He was kind enough to give me permission to make a video using his design, so you guys should go check him out and hit the video using the link in the description. First, let me explain why you might want to have a creeper farm. Creepers drop very useful items called gunpowder, and if combined with a skeleton kill, they will drop music discs as well. Gunpowder is used for TNT and firework rockets, which can be used to boost your flight with the elytra wings, as celebration decorations, and as projectiles. Overall, gunpowder is useful. Music discs, however, are pretty useless, but they sound cool. If you're interested in making a music disc farm, I'm working on a video for it soon. Most creeper farms use a basic method of making the rates as high as possible. To start off, we want only creepers to spawn, so getting rid of any 3x3 area using carpets will stop spiders from spawning. To stop all other mobs from spawning, you can put trapdoors across the ceiling. It means mobs that are 2 blocks or taller can't spawn, but since creepers are a little shorter, they can and will spawn. To get the creepers out of the spawning room is even easier. In Minecraft, cats scare creepers, which leads us on to how you'll force them out. All you gotta do is get a few cats from a village and set them in the farm. The creepers will get away as far away as possible. Then, you just gotta trick them into jumping off into the water stream. You can do this by placing open trapdoors. Mobs will see this as a walkable block and fall into the water down below. Now that they are in the water, they will flow away from the farm and make more room in the mob cap to spawn more creepers. At the end of the water stream, they fall into a kill chamber. In this case, it's campfires. The hopper will pick it up through the campfire and all is good. And then the rates will get even better once you go up 127 blocks from the kill room, because no mobs will be able to spawn in the caves below. And then adding layers to the farm will increase the mob farm rates even better. For this farm and just one layer, you'll need 7 stacks of solid blocks, 4 chests, 4 hoppers, 4 campfires, an optional 8 pieces of glass, 12 water, 4 cats, 12 carpets, 3 stacks and 16 of any trapdoor, 5 stacks of slabs, 127 scaffolding, and 1 torch. For any extra layer you want to add to this farm, all you gotta do is get 364 more solid blocks, 4 extra cats, 12 more carpets, and 208 trapdoors. To start off this tutorial, you're gonna want a semi-flat area. I recommend a plains biome or an ocean. And you're gonna start by building layer number 1 here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4. Now, you're going to finish out this area with a flattening on the inside, just like this. Alright, now that you've done that, you're going to want to bring up the walls too high. Just like this. Alright, now that you have that done, you're going to want to come to the middle of this block. And between the ones, you're going to find the middle. You're going to go up 1, 2. You're going to go to the middle by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to do that on all the sides, just like this. Alright, now that you have the 5 in there, what I recommend doing now is placing your trapdoor where your cat will sit. This is so the creepers won't push your cat out of the way. You're going to do that on all the sides, just like this. If you left the grass in like me, like this, you're going to want to go ahead and remove this. Alright, now that you've done that, all you gotta do is go ahead and place your spawning carpet to prevent spiders from spawning. So what I like to do is I like to put one here, and one here. This should remove any 3x3 areas, which would be like this. And that carpet right there prevents it from spawning, so that's how you know that there will be no spiders there. So just double check that, make sure you put everything in the right place, and if you didn't, put an extra carpet down or move one. Now that we've done that, I think it's time now we start the middle section here. So what you're going to do is you're going to dig out this little section right here. It'll look something like this. It'll line up with all the pillars and the middle. Then what you're going to do is you're going to place one block here. You're going to place a trapdoor on top of it, and you're going to open it this way. Then what you're going to do is you're going to place a trapdoor like this. Nope, like this. You're going to place those all around here. Just like so. And then you're also going to do one down here as well. And now you're going to want to go ahead and put down the trapdoors that let them fall down, like so. And then go ahead and open them up. Now to go ahead and prevent any other mobs from spawning in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place the trapdoors. Now you can use any trapdoor you want, but it does have to sit on the top of the block here. This allows creepers to spawn, but prevents zombies and skeletons. Quick note here, I did forget to finish carpeting the area, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and recommend that you get your cats now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just get a spawn egg, but if you're doing this in survival, then you're going to need to tame a cat using a village, which you can find my tutorial using the iCards up above. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your tamed cat, you're going to use cod in order to tame it. Come here, kitty. Come on. There we go. Now all you're going to do is you're just going to push him on the trapdoor and leave him there forever. He will scare away creepers just like this. As you can see, the creeper tries to run away and he walks down here. Now, let's go ahead and finish these ceilings so no other mobs will spawn. And we won't add the roof to this yet because I want to show you guys how to add more layers after this. While you're working on this, I do recommend going ahead and setting in some torches, just to guarantee that no mobs spawn in here while you're working or while you walk away. If it turns night, you won't have to worry about any of this. But that will help overall during your building process. Alright, now that we have that done, I'm not going to allow any creepers to spawn yet, so what I want to do first is I want to set up the kill chamber so we can start getting some of those drops as soon as possible. So what you're going to do is you're going to dig down 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and dig out all this section. Alright, it'll look something just like this. So what you're going to start with is you need to decide which way is going to be your backboard and which one's going to be the way towards the kill chamber. In this case, I want this way to be my kill chamber, so I'm going to dig out these 2 blocks just like that. I'm going to dig out these back blocks just like that. Now what you're going to do is you need to make sure that there's 8 blocks in total from this wall to where we're going next. This is because water only flows 8 blocks. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and clear that all out. And just to double check this, we're going to grab some water buckets. If you do this, water should flow to the end, but not to the very edge like this, which means you did it right. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to quickly just light this up so I can see and so you guys can see. We're going to dig down 1 block right there, and we're going to go 8 more blocks. Go ahead and place your water to double check it. Alright, it went far enough. What let's go one more section here. This will make sure that the creepers are far enough away from the farm so it's not taking up mob cap, and so you're getting the best rates possible overall. So let's go ahead and make sure it's still 2 blocks tall and go 8 more this way. Alright, go ahead and place your water one more time. And it reaches. Alright, so here's where you're going to start putting down the kill chamber. So, you want to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 on all these blocks here. Alright, now let's go ahead and dig this out a little bit. You're going to want about a 3 to 4 block area. Just like that. And you'll go ahead and put down your chests. And it will be just like this on both sides. You're going to need your hoppers now. And they'll lead right into chests like this. So shift and then right click to put it on the chest. Again, shift and right click on the chest. And that will feed any item that falls into this hopper right into the chest. Like that. Alright, now let's go ahead and put in our killing device here, which is, in this case, a campfire. And you're going to place 4 of these on top of the hoppers. Items that fall in campfires go into the hopper below, so that's how we're going to collect our items. Go ahead and dig out this little area here. About 3 blocks tall. And I was wrong about this measurement. You can cover that back up. I am so sorry. It seems to be about a good sized room. So this is where the optional glass comes in. If you want to watch your creepers die, all you gotta do is put in some glass here. Now creepers will spawn, they'll fall in the water, and then they'll fall into the fire where they will be burned up, and you can collect their goods right here. If you're enjoying this video, and you find it useful, be sure to touch the like button so that YouTube will show this video to more people. Anyway, let's get back to the tutorial. Now you're going to need a way out. So in this case, I'm going to be using my scaffolding tower that I'm going to use to get up to my AFK platform. So, what I'm going to do, since I'm in creative right now, is you need a stack and 63 to get up to the height that you need to go. This is because at 128 blocks away, mobs can start to despawn, and you don't want that. So, 127 blocks here should put us at just the right height. So, I'm going to go into game mode survival, because I'm in currently creative, and that will allow me to place the exact amount of blocks easily. If you're in survival, just grab a stack and 63, and I'll show you how to do that here in a minute. Let me just take a quick way up. Alright, game mode survival, just like that. Alright, all you gotta do is put one down, and then just hold down right click. It'll place them up automatically for you. Alright, now that this is done, you can just walk into it, and hold down spacebar, and you will go up. Now you can get out here. I do recommend building a room around this. I'm not going to show you how to design a room, but I do recommend building a room around this so no mobs trick you or attack you while you're there. Do not go up to the top yet, because we're not ready to build the AFK platform quite yet. We have some other things we're going to do to the farm before we do that. So first, if you are done with the farm, all you got to do is grab some slabs. I recommend any slab that you have a ton of. So in this case, let's just say you've been mining a lot, you got a lot of cobblestone or deep slate, use that. So if this is the only layer you want right now, just cover up the spruce trapdoors. That's all you gotta do with the slabs. And once you're done, it'll look something like that for one side. You are gonna also want to cover up the middle section. This is so no light peeks in. So it looks something more like this. But if you were wanting to add more layers, let's say 20 layers or so, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you did not put any slabs down. No slabs whatsoever. If you did not put any slabs down and it looks just like this, then you're ready to proceed to the next layer. All you gotta do is just set down some more solid blocks. In this case I'm using cobblestone, but you can use whatever block you have a lot of. When I say whatever block, I mean whatever block that is mob spawnable. You can check the wiki if you aren't sure about it. A general rule is if it doesn't produce light, and if it doesn't allow light through it, then it is a solid block. When you get to this section here, make sure to leave it all uncovered. You do not want to mess up anything here, so just leave it uncovered, please. It'll be better in the long run. I already messed up there. So yeah, make sure to leave all this section uncovered. Alright, now that you've done that, this is your last chance to check if everything is done right on the inside. So, go ahead and bust your way in really quick, make sure the carpets are in the right place, and that you have all your cats. See here, I did not put down all my cats, so let me go ahead and finish that really quick. Push the cat to the middle of the trapdoor, once again, just make sure. Okay, now that you're absolutely sure that the building is done on this first layer, all you have to do is remove all the torches so mobs can spawn down here. If you need to get across or something, all you gotta do is just let up all these trapdoors. It makes it really quick and easy and very safe. Now just make sure to open everything back up. And then you can bust the hole out so you're out. That area is now armed and dangerous with lots of creepers spawning at some point, so I would not recommend going down there in any case. Now it's time to build the next layer on top of this. So what I'm going to do is we're going to copy the same exact thing we did on that first layer just up here. So go up 2 blocks on all of these edges. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go in to there, just like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to need to place more trapdoors down. To do this, just grab them and put them down. Again, these can be any trapdoor type, does not have to be spruce. So what you're going to do is you're going to go down to where that spruce trapdoor is. There's a block next to it. Build over a few blocks, just like so. And then you're going to place these trapdoors in this exact pattern. It can be any type of spruce or any type of trapdoor that you want, but it does have to be in this pattern. You can now break those blocks. Go ahead and jump back over here and place the trapdoors on top of each of the trapdoors, just like so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place these trapdoors like this. Again, so the creepers will think they can walk there and then they'll jump off on accident. Now, go ahead and put your cats in position. And now go ahead and put in your carpet. Now that you have that, go ahead and take your trapdoors again and place them across the top. Alright, now that that's done, I recommend if this is your last layer, you just slab it over again. But this time, if this is your exact last layer, slab these edges too. It'll prevent mobs from spawning on it, and it'll overall make it just easier to deal with than lighting up the top. However, if you want to do another layer, you just do what we did in the last one and add another layer of cobblestone. Alright, once you have that layer, you can either start work on the next one, or let's say you needed to take a break and you needed to go get more materials or something. It's a very, very good idea that you put down some lighting on top of this so that nothing can spawn on top and ruin your day. Now I'm going to quickly show you guys how to build your AFK platform. So what you're going to do is you're going to climb up the entire scaffolding structure, which will take probably a minute or so. Once you're up at the top, all you gotta do is carefully look over the side here. You can crouch if it makes you feel a little more comfortable, and then go back up to the top and place a block. Then make sure to do that on all sides, kind of making a ring like this. I'm not gonna make this very big, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make it a 3x3 on every single side, just like so. If you intend on doing some extra things up here, then it might not hurt to do a little extra space, but for this build, I'm going to build a simple AFK platform. The big thing too is you will not be attacked by phantoms because of the ceiling. They will not spawn if you have a ceiling above you. It might not hurt to have a bed, however, it is not required. But it will at least give you something if you come down and you notice that it's night and you don't want to deal with any mobs. So, a bed might be helpful, and that's about it for the AFK chamber. I missed a step in here and forgot to tell you that you need to place a torch in here. This prevents mobs from spawning up here while you're down there. So, very, very important. Put a torch down. It'll save your life, probably once or twice. Alright, now that the farm is built, you can see there's all sorts of mobs around here. Now you can either light that up because you don't feel safe or whatever, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up to the AFK chamber, which is just up here. It'll slowly unload those mobs, and we'll just sit here for maybe 30 minutes or so, and we'll check on the results when I get back. Alrighty, we're back now, and I think I've left the farm running for a little bit longer than an hour. So, let's just see how it's going down here. This is with the 2 layers only. We can see it was in fact working. Creepers die, and their stuff ends up in the chest. So, let's just... Oh my goodness. So, in about an hour of AFKing, we have gotten almost 4 stacks of gunpowder. With 4 stacks of gunpowder, that would give you 12 stacks of flight duration 1 rockets, or alternatively, that would make about 48 TNT. Alright, now your farm is all set up and producing gunpowder for you. If you're interested in modding the farm to drop music discs as well, the video is on its way, so subscribe to be reminded for it. Go check out Dusty. That's all for me today. Good luck on your adventures, and goodbye.